Hi, everybody. I'm Ben Gromyko from InterNACHI. That's the International Association of Certified Home Inspectors. We're the world's largest organization of residential and commercial property inspectors. And this is a live, free, online webinar. And we're going to do some live critiques of inspector websites. And let me share my screen. I want to thank you all for showing up. This should be a lot of fun. And what we're going to do in this webinar is we'll review the websites of attending inspectors. So thanks for attending. And we're going to randomly search for some inspection websites and give some advice on how to improve them, because a website should be designed to convert visitors into scheduled clients. And the question to ask is your inspector website designed to make you money? And this webinar is designed to help you out. So we're going to tear apart a homepage of an inspector website and learn the great features that could be on a great website. We're going to randomly pick inspector websites from the internet and tear them apart and discuss the good, the bad, and the ugly parts of their websites. We are going to show you where to get a new inspector website, not for $1,200, not for $500 for management, not part of a software, not by Porch, HomeGauge, Home Inspector Pro, Inspectora. We're going to show you InterNACHI's official vendor for inspector website designs, and that's less than $300. And we're going to show you how to get page ranked on Google, how to stand out on Google, and how to get free inspection job leads sent to your newly designed inspector website. So let's go through a few features of an inspection business website that could that's designed to make money, right? And let's use a website that InterNACHI's official official for website design actually built as an example. Before we go any further, if you have any questions, use the Q&A feature. There's a Q&A button on your side, and we'll take some questions in a little bit. And if you're not a member of InterNACHI and you've never been a member and you'd like to join InterNACHI, you can get a free trial by visiting nachi.org/trial, nachi.org/trial, and enter the webinar month as code. Webinar month, one word, and that's the code to get a free trial membership. All right, let's take a look at this website designed by FastSite for You. And let's take a look at the features that every great home inspector website should have in order to convert visitors, people who visit your website, into scheduled clients, because that's the main goal of every inspection business website. It should have a logo. You can get an InterNACHI designed logo from the InterNACHI marketing team. The InterNACHI marketing team, headed by Jessica, designs logos for InterNACHI inspectors, and the design work is free. All you do is place an order for some marketing. Let's say you need business cards, right? So you order a box of business cards, probably $100, something around there, and they design the business card for you. And you need a logo, so they're going to design the logo for you. They're going to ask you a few questions, like a consultant on your marketing. They're going to ask you what kind of logos you like, what colors do you like, what message do you want to convey, and things like that. They're going to design, and all the design work is free. All you do is place an order. Let's say you need some flyers, 100 flyers. You're doing an event or something. You're doing a 5-minute presentation at a real estate office or something like that. You need some flyers. Get some flyers, some business cards, and ask them to design it. Don't design it yourself. Don't ask your cousin or family member to design your logo for you, or don't ever take someone else's logo from the internet. Have it professionally designed by someone. And then the website design company, whoever you hire, should put that logo on your website. Top left is a common area. And then social media. You want some social media icons like YouTube, Instagram, maybe LinkedIn. That's where the professionals are. Maybe if you're going to network with real estate agents, that's a good way to start a conversation with agents. And Facebook. Facebook is pretty powerful. And email, maybe a little email icon. People don't really like to call anymore. They like to email, maybe a question. And then you should have a schedule now button, top right corner, schedule now, or this could be a phone number, because some people like to make a phone call or text. So there should be some kind of call to action at the top right. Again, another schedule now, some kind of schedule now. This is a page. So you have a button back here and then a page. And it should be schedule now. I really don't like contact us. Nobody wants to contact anybody anymore. They just want to get to the point, right? You actually want your clients to get to the point. You want your clients to move from the homepage to your goal, which is to persuade them and convince them that you are the right home inspection company to hire and to schedule a home inspection with you. The website is not a place for a conversation. It's not a place for educating people, although you could have a blog. That's good for SEO and things. We can talk about that later. But and keeping in contact with your past clients, your current clients, that's the main reason for a blog. It's not really to convince somebody to hire you. Every part of a website should be designed to move people from visiting you to scheduling with you. And in between is that consideration period. They're considering whether or not to hire you. And you have to give them those main reasons to hire you. Maybe fulfill a need, right? So there's some features that a website design company that only works for home inspectors, that only does website designs, they should know what to put on your inspector website. Your name, your company name should be in the top right, maybe by your logo, right? Those are associated with each other. And here's a couple critical things. You don't have to have it on this, we'll call it a header part of your website or the menu, but you can. It's a phone number. And the next one is your area, just to make sure that they are looking at the right inspector in the right area. Some people are moving from out of town into your neighborhood. So it'd be nice to tell them they found the right inspector in the neighborhood. And also, when should they schedule now? When should they contact you? When should they email you? Tell them your hours and tell them that it's okay to call at 6 o'clock at night if that's when you want to work, right? So you got your area there, you got your phone number. All this information is really packed in there. That's why a website needs to be designed by a professional, because you have to pack all this information in there without getting too crowded, without looking ugly. You don't want a website that's ugly. This is a pretty nice looking website, I would say. The homepage. Homepage is the most precious property that you'll ever inspect, right? This is really important to get this right. And here's your domain. So a domain is a name that it's a sign that points to where your website is. So think of the internet as a table, and your website as a business card, an electronic business card, and you lay it on the table, right? And there's a million other business cards on the table, right? So you have to get that business card to be professionally designed so it stands out from the crowd. It's called branding. And a domain is you pointing to your business card. There I am. Out of all these other people, there I am. So you can have one domain. You can have two domains. You can have three domains. You can buy a bunch of domains and have them all point to your website, your business card on the table, your website on the internet. So this is your domain, and it's AmericanHouseInspector.com. And then this tells the internet and everyone else that it's a secure website. It's safe to visit. There should be pages on your website. There's the home page, my qualifications. That's the second most important thing. Are you qualified? People are on the internet looking for a professional inspector who's qualified to do inspections. Give them what they need. They need to know if you're qualified. So my qualifications, or if you have a multi-inspector firm, our qualifications or certifications, things like that. Services, fees, you may want to not put your fees on the website. You may want to. If you don't put your fees on the website, you're going to figure out a way to tell them how much your service costs in one way or another. So for me, I just wanted to tell my website visitors and people looking at my marketing what I charge, because I don't want to spend time being a salesperson. Not very good at it. There are people who are very good at it. If you have an office manager, maybe that's okay to not have your fees. So you really have to make that business decision. And then sample report. Ultimately, they're hiring you to do an inspection and to write something down. And maybe if you give them a sample of what you actually produce for them to look at, that's a good idea. It's like a restaurant website. You want to take a look at the menu, see what services you provide. The menu has the prices, right? Services and fees, maybe a little sample, which is like a picture of the pizza with the toppings, And then if you have ancillary services, this is a great place. Your website is a great place to promote that. Don't hide it. Put it right there. So you do infrared. What is infrared? Well, you click this page and you find out more information about infrared, that you can see things that other inspectors can't because you use infrared on your inspections, something like that. Nice big bold header, headline, main statement, maybe a unique selling proposition, something to catch the eye of the person visiting. Get them interested immediately within a half a second. I like to open something up that's personal. Maybe a lot of my sentences on my website have the word you and your and our. Your home is our business. This is a nice statement. Maybe I get them to settle for a little bit, half a second, and take a look at how I would be honored to inspect their home. This is the kind of brand that I want to convey. This is what I want to communicate. This is the message I want to bring out to people. So that's the heading, subheading, and a call to action. Another call to action. Can you see all the call to actions? There's a lot to do here, but they all end up to my goal of getting somebody scheduled with a job. And then back here, behind here, is a nice picture. You have to take a picture of something. Ideally, it would be a picture of a home inspector in your company, maybe yourself, maybe your team, you standing in front of a door, an entry door on a porch, or a picture of a porch, right? An American flag. Well, this is kind of the brand of the company. It's American House Inspector. So we put American flag there. And then you scroll. So this little line here is called the fold. If you fold a piece of paper in half, above the fold is where all the important information of your homepage is going to be. So you want to be up there. And this is the most precious real estate that you'll ever work on. You got to get this just right. And then there's more real estate. There's more stuff to say down there. And so you leave a little line here so that people can see, oh, I need to scroll. Everyone kind of scrolls nowadays. They all know that. So give them good information below the fold. Okay, so that's a lot to put on your homepage. Not all of it has to be there. It doesn't have to look like this. This is just one example of a good design. This is a good design. And maybe it's not great. Maybe it's not fantastic. You can test to see if it's fantastic. It's called analytics. If this is worth doing, then you should measure if it's worth doing, right? Something worth doing should be measured. So it's called analytics, and every website design company should give you access to your analytics. You can see how many people land on your homepage and what do they do on your homepage. Do they click? Do they scroll? Do they click your pages? Do they schedule now? Do they click around? Do they leave immediately? Do they stay on your webpage? That's called analytics. And then you can tweak it. So let's check out some website design templates provided by InterNACHI's official vendor for Inspector website designs. Okay, so let's see here. I'm going to go to the URL, and that's at nachi.org/website. If you want to go there now, nachi.org/website. And it's FastSite for You. So InterNACHI's official vendor for home inspector website designs is fastsiteforyou.com. And you can get a new website that is designed by professionals for under $300. There's also a hosting fee. So remember, there's a table called the internet, and your business card is on the table. You're being hosted on that internet. Your business card, your internet card, your website is resting on a table. It's called hosting, right? It's got to be placed somewhere. You got to put your website somewhere. So you put it on the internet, and there's a service provided to do that. And that's called hosting your website on the internet. And there's a monthly fee to it. So you get the design, there's a one-time fee, and then you pay for hosting. No matter who you hire, that's usually it. There's a design fee and there's a hosting fee. So if you take a look at, go back there, and then you go to FastSite for You, and you go up to templates. They have templates here. Let's take a look at one of their templates. Here's this one. So it's kind of a nice website. Got some moving things on the homepage. Has some of the features that we just talked about. Has call to action buttons. Lots of pictures. You can download this tips for home buyers. InterNACHI provides this booklet, and you can customize the booklet. And this is a lead generation, capture leads. You can download the button if you wanted to download the booklet right now, if you wanted to, as an electronic PDF, or you can ask anybody who wants these tips to provide you, the home inspection company, with their email address. And that's how you capture a lead. And then you can describe what you inspect, and you can meet your inspector, and you can tell them that you educate your clients, and you can do some pictures of you inspecting. You can embed InterNACHI's what really matters in a home inspection, and you got to give everybody an idea of where you are. And then the qualifications. These are other features that every website should have, no matter who you hire. You should tell them how you're certified and qualified, and use InterNACHI's CPI logo. You become an InterNACHI certified professional inspector and get this designation of a CPI, certified professional inspector. They're the best of the best. And then you can talk about how trained and experienced you are. This is a good opportunity for you new inspectors to maybe talk about your experience as a homeowner, use some empathetic marketing tactics where you empathize with someone moving into a new neighborhood as a homeowner and things like that. And then you get your inspector certifications. This is embedded on every inspector website with your designer asking you for your embed code of your web seals, and you can get that through your InterNACHI dashboard. And when you complete an InterNACHI course, like the moisture intrusion course, the logo that says that you are certified in moisture intrusion pops up automatically on your website in this section. And InterNACHI provides every CPI, the honor guarantee, and you can do some personal pictures and things like that. And then there's services and fees. There's me, I prefer to give everybody my fees. I tell everybody that I give them a home maintenance book. It adds physical value to your inspection report, which is electronic. We back it all up with our buyback guarantees from InterNACHI. You get a sample report. Remember, sample reports are important. Give them an idea of what they're going to buy ultimately. I like to provide an easy way for my clients to access and download their inspection reports. So I use InterNACHI's free fetch report system. You can take a look at that. And then there's a schedule now button. And on the schedule now button, on the schedule now page, there's a call me now button. And this is a free button that every inspector website should have. InterNACHI provides this button. And what you do is imagine your client on the computer, just like me, and we're scrolling through your website and we get to the schedule now page and it says, call me now. Remember, not a lot of people like to talk. So they'll click this and it opens up into a new window and they enter in their email address or phone number, and then your phone rings. the inspector's phone rings and their phone rings at the same time. So now you're talking with a click of a button. You're talking to someone who is considering whether they should schedule now. And you can talk to them. It's a great way to capture a name of a visitor, an email of a visitor, and a phone number of a visitor. And you can text them. You can have an automated system set up on your side. This is a fantastic, every inspector website should have InterNACHI's Call Me Now button embedded on it. If it doesn't, well, I don't know what to say about that. It's online scheduling. Sometimes your software provider has an online scheduling system, and that can be embedded on any website. And then a contact form or a question form or a message form. Again, a lot of people don't like to speak on the phone. So this is a great way to capture those clients. And then you promise them that you're going to do a great inspection. And then if you wanted to, this is a really cool thing. You go here and let's see if I can, every website that's designed has to be designed as a mobile device on a phone, right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to share my screen and I'm going to go to this website if I can. Let's see if this technology works. Tell me if you can see. Hopefully you can see my screen. If you can't, then this isn't going to work, and it's on my side. But anyways, if you can see it, then I'm going to go to American Home Inspector. And again, this is designed by InterNACHI's official vendor for website designs. You can hire anybody, but FastSite for You is really good. And there's the website we just went over. And on the top, you see the logo and the Schedule Now button and the scrolling effects. And there's some movement. You know, it makes it fun for people to visit your website. You know, it makes it interesting. And then, you know, some fade ins and some moving things. And but the main point, and there's the menu. If I click the menu, you can go to qualifications, or you can go to sample report, or you can click the button at the top and go to Schedule Now. And there's that schedule inspection right now. And there's a phone number, and there's a Call Me Now button, and an email, and online scheduling, and a message thing. So everything is done on this, and it's designed specifically for working on your mobile device. So it's really important to hire somebody to design a website that works on a phone. And you can test, they should be able to test their templates on your phone to make sure it works. Hopefully my technology here on the Zoom thing worked. Hopefully you can see that. Let's see, something, yeah. Okay, we did the template on the phone. Now, let's find our competition's website. So let's see here. Let's see if we can get to inspectorseek.com. Let me take a look at some of the questions. Do we have any questions? Paul says, good morning. All right, Paul, thanks. You can also chat if you wanted to. And I see we have a bunch of attendees. Awesome. Thank you all for coming. Okay. So if you have any questions or if you want to chat, I'll pay attention on my side. Let's spy on some websites. Let's go to inspectorseek.com, inspectorseek.com. And then can somebody chat me a state? Can somebody chat me a state? We're going to look at an inspector website randomly. So someone just chat, can you text in a state? No, I don't have any hitters. Come on. Somebody want to give me a state or a zip code? How about, I'll do it. Ready? Anybody? Anybody? Okay, let's do Connecticut. No, let's do Maine. I like Maine. Let's go to Maine. And then let's go. First one is Heather McNally of Safe Harbor Home Inspections. So she's an InterNACHI certified home inspector, randomly picked out. And let's click here. Somebody who is looking for a home inspector that, see, InterNACHI has this huge presence on the internet, and where we have search engines for helping people find home inspectors, right? So what we do is we have these search engines, and when someone's looking for a certified home inspector in a certain part of Maine, right, they're going to find Heather, and then they're going to click Heather's link, and Heather's link goes to her information page. Now we see that Heather is a certified home inspector because only certified home inspectors show up in a search engine. She's backed by the honor guarantee. Yep. And she has a phone number. Great. But she doesn't have a website listed here, right? So what we need to do, she's got certifications. What we need to do is we need to get Heather a website. So let's go back. I probably won't, honestly, I won't hire Heather because she doesn't have a website. I mean, I got to look, I don't go out to dinner with my wife before I take a look at the restaurant's website. I want to see what I'm getting. So essentially your website is kind of like that, right? You want to provide the same information. You want to tell me why I should eat at your restaurant. And tell me the price too. How much is the pizza? And what kind of toppings go on there for extra? And those are ancillary services, right? Home inspection is the pizza. The toppings are the ancillary inspections for increasing your gross revenue. And tell me why it's the best pizza in the whole world. That's branding, distinguishing yourself from all the rest. And then give me some kind of unique proposition. Tell me why this is really special. Maybe it's because it's the best pizza in Maine, voted #1 or something like that, right? And tell me the price. So it's essentially the same kind of thing. Let's take a look at Nicholas's website. Nope, Nicholas doesn't have a website either. So Nicholas probably isn't getting any people visiting his website because he doesn't have any. So Heather and Nicholas, I'm going to pass over those two. Joshua, okay, Joshua has a logo, which is really nice. And he has a website, right? Let's take a look at the website and see what the website's about. Okay, I like it. Just initially, just looking at it, I like it. I understand that this is in Maine, of course, right? So it's got the Maine coastline and a typical Maine house, and it's got certification, right? And it's got master inspector, certified master inspector. That's really good. CMI, certified professional inspector, CPI. It's welcoming me to his website, and we are certified, insured, and professional Maine home inspectors. And there's a big button that says schedule now. This is really nice. And it's top right is book now too. And it has home services, about us, pricing, and contact. This is perfect. Contact us anytime because people don't like to talk on the phone. And there's the tips. So it looks like Joshua, is it Joshua? Yeah. Joshua, it looks like you took some template advice. Okay, this is difficult to read. No one's going to read 100 words. Schedule my inspect. This is overlapping. Let's see if it's dynamic. Yeah, it's pretty good. And water. Oh, I thought these were going to be links to your services. No, these could be links to services to a different page, a sub page. Doesn't have to be listed on the top, but give me an idea of what a home inspection is. What do you do at a 203K? Water, how many water samples? How long does it take to get the offer back? The report back. About us, nice. Should have a nice big picture though. And who's this guy? Josh and Chris, but I don't know who is who, and it's kind of separated. And so the design is kind of, you're losing the design, right? I don't know how it's going to work on a mobile device, but you're kind of losing it. It's no longer dynamic. Something's up. So you have to figure out what is going on here by pricing. Really hard for me to read white on black. That's just me, and most people, we like to see black ink on white. Click here to have this certified home inspector. There's two of you though. Doesn't make sense. And then contact. There's a schedule now button kind of floating on top of the name thing. So I kind of like the homepage. Kind of like the picture, and these logos here and these things here, and that's about it. But that was really good. It was a lot better than Heather or Nicholas, right? How about another state? Let's go. Let's see. Maybe it's on a Q&A. Is that what you're doing? Q&A. Texas. Let's go to Texas. And then I saw Michigan. Okay. Let's go Michigan. Thomas pops up first. Thomas from Big Moose Inspection. Oh my gosh. You don't have a logo? You got to get a logo here. Big Moose. You got to ask Levi from InterNACHI's marketing team to work with your logo and design. It's going to be so much fun. Big Moose Home Inspections. That's fantastic. Actually, it's a great domain. Big Moose Home Inspection. This is really good. This is really good. I like video. There's still, some data coming out that video is not good, or video is good, or you just have to test it. You can do a test. It's really nice. I got a couple here who just moved into their home, all happy. Confidence Matters, Big Moose delivers. That's really good. I like that a lot. I love this. Schedule now, locations, view report about. That's really good. Oh, too bad it's not spaced quite right, but that's okay. That's really good. I love the color, love the team. It's really fantastic. Really fantastic. Oh, you have so many people in the team. I would skip this video. I don't know. It's up to you. Obviously, I'm just giving some dumb advice, but since you have a huge team, that's what I would do. I'd have a big picture of the team here, or a scrolling something, because every home inspector can make a couple happy. I mean, it's really not the home inspector that's making them happy. It's really the house that's making them happy. So what you really need to do is think about your uniqueness. Why is Big Moose different from all the rest? And it's because you got 100 people working for you, right? Where is that? I don't even know where it is. Oh gosh, where am I now? Navigation is difficult. Okay, home inspections. Where was that? I saw a bunch of inspectors. Where was that? Yeah, something about. Oh, there it is. About. Yeah, I didn't know that they were here. So, boy, I would put them all together somehow, fly them all in, get them all together, and take a big picture of them. That's really good. Okay, so it's important to have a website. Big Moose is a great website, but a lot of inspectors don't even have a website. So here's what you do. Get a website at InterNACHI.org/website, or anywhere. I don't care. Just get a website. Then you log in. This is Alicia's. We're going to log in as Alicia here. This is Alicia's InterNACHI dashboard. We're going to log in, and we're going to put that website in her profile. You go to Profile and Settings, bottom left, and you click Profile, okay? And you scroll down, you add your phone numbers, your name, your mailing address, your email address, and your company name, and your website goes here. Now, that website is going to be part of InterNACHI's lead generation system, where we use our search engines and we direct people who are searching for a certified professional inspection company, and we direct them to your website, okay? But you got to have all of your information, and then in your profile, and then you go to listings. So there's a listings button right above profile, listings in your dashboard, and you add listings, right? So Alicia here has her primary office and then her Raleigh office, and she can add up to 10, right? So those two things, profile and listings. Get a website, get a logo, profile, listings, okay? And then you think about value proposition. A value proposition is where you give tangible value to your clients, something of value your clients can expect to receive. So what are you doing? Because we're essentially doing the same thing. If we're in a marketplace with Big Moose, we're all competing and doing the same thing. We're all offering home inspections, and home inspections is almost like a commodity, right? Where a commodity is, you can't tell the difference between one thing or another. You can pick this home inspector or that home inspector. It doesn't matter. They do the same thing. They do a home inspection. They inspect all the systems, same components, same standards of practice, essentially, same report. We all do the same thing. If that's true, then that's a commodity. And then you have to distinguish yourself from all the rest. Not because you do home inspections. Everybody does home inspections. Oh, I do great home inspections. Oh, I arrive on time. I arrive early. So does everybody else. I take pictures. Everybody does that. Oh, I take videos. Everybody does. I have reports in the cloud so you can easily access. Everybody does that. What makes you different from all the rest? You have to give real value to your clients that they can expect. Maybe it's in the way that you do it. Maybe you use drone inspections to do the roof. Maybe you have a huge team like Big Moose. So look at your website, look at that homepage, find the value proposition. Think about who you're talking to. Are you talking to real estate agents, home buyers, home sellers, the general public, other inspectors, all of them all at once? When you figure out who you're talking to, the next question is, what will make them hire you instead of the next inspector? Because you're essentially doing the same thing, especially in Texas. Texas is really regulated. You're even writing the same kind of reports in Texas. So a value proposition is a clear statement that describes what you're offering and why people should want it and how it separates you from your competitors. Your value proposition should be written in a way that puts your website visitors' needs first. What do they need? They need to find the best inspector right away. Maybe your headline is the right inspector right away, or you've found the best inspector, or maybe it's something different in your area, right? Maybe there's a lot of water issues or something, or weather events. And so, your moisture or infrared, or we do mold inspections, right? And it's all about keeping your home healthy. So maybe you talk about your home should be healthy, right? And I can help you with that. Think about what are the benefits they're going to get from your service. What problems are you going to solve for them? Maybe their problem is they just haven't found a right inspector right away. And that right away part means you need online scheduling. You need a call me now button. They need to schedule now. Maybe that's the need. They don't need to learn what a home inspection is. We did that 30 years ago. We educated the entire country and Canada about what a home inspection is 30 years ago. Don't waste any effort in educating people about what a home inspection is. Don't put any of that information on your website. That's already been done. Now people want something special. They want to be handheld. So maybe you're first time home buyer friendly. They want everybody has a pet. So maybe you're pet friendly. We have a pet friendly checklist. You can go through a home and see if the home is pet friendly, right? I know things are going to move, but maybe things stay, or maybe you're inspecting something for a neighbor, right? And you're pet friendly. Have a picture of you and a pet. If you don't have a dog, go in the park, get your friend, get your buddy to take a picture of you hugging a dog, right? And put that picture of you hugging a dog on your website, right? Everybody loves pet owners. Pet owners love other pet owners. And if you're not a pet owner, right? It's all about marketing. You want to give people what they're looking for, right? Okay. Or what problems you solve. Maybe the home buying process is a real pain in the butt, get a real headache maker. So you want to give people peace of mind. Maybe that's your approach. Do something different. Don't say anything that I can say in my marketing. And it can be helpful to work backward from your website's goal. And your goal is essentially the brutal truth is you want them to hire you. You want to get people to schedule an inspection with you. That's the goal. Now work backwards. Think about the action you want visitors to take, scheduling with you, then how you can persuade them or convince them to take it. They land on the homepage. Now what do you want them to do? Do you want them to see something or read something? And what does it say? What does it show? What are the most compelling benefits of your offer? Maybe you use infrared so you can see things that other inspectors can't. Maybe it's a fast report because they got to get this down within the next 5 days. Or maybe it's a free home maintenance book. You overwhelm your clients with incredible educational materials, value. Or maybe it's something precise. Maybe you give precise information. You're in and out concise. Maybe you educate your home the home buyers, or maybe you educate your clients, right, about how the home works, how to maintain it, and how to save energy. Maybe it's peace of mind that they're looking for. Maybe it's first-time home buyer friendly. If you're in a market where all of your clients are first-time home buyers, maybe you should work on that. Offer that. Tell them that you are first-time home buyer friendly, which means you take a little extra time. You handhold them. You answer all their questions. So what objections do you think people have from scheduling with you? And can you counter those objections? So maybe people aren't scheduling with you because you're not telling them that you're qualified. So on your website and in your marketing, you have to show them that you are qualified. And InterNACHI has over 60 additional types of inspector certifications. You can become a home inspector and attain the CPI. And then you can attain other certifications and use those logos on your website, just like the website that we looked at, right? Under My Qualifications, your logos appear every time you complete an InterNACHI course. Because a license, you can promote your license, but a license just means that, well, you've met the lowest bar. You've met the absolute minimum, the legal minimum to perform an inspection. That's not something to promote. I mean, your license just shows that the new inspector is equally qualified as the veteran inspector who's been doing home inspections for 30 years. They're equally qualified. You hold a license, big deal. So you have to do something other than a license. Once you get a license, great, put it in a drawer, doesn't mean anything. It's now a race about marketing to distinguish yourself from all the rest. Why should I hire you? Why is your pizza better than any other pizza I can get? You know how many pizza shops there are in my town? If another objection to hiring you is, well, what if you make a mistake? InterNACHI can help you with that with the buyback guarantee. NACHI.org/buy. What if it's availability? Can't get an inspector. We're all busy. Oh my gosh. Online scheduling can help you with that. The Call Me Now button can help you with that. So you have to build your website. You have to build your website just like you would build a home with a blueprint. There are certain things that you have to do step by step in order to build a house that's sound and it works and it's functional. Same thing with a website. And all of those things, remember all those green arrows that we just went over earlier in the webinar? Yeah, all of those things need to be designed so it looks good and moves around, even on a mobile device. So you have to think about information hierarchy. Just as you build a home, you do the footing, then a foundation, maybe a basement or crawl space or something on the first floor, second floor, attic, roof. There's a hierarchy into important information on your website, just like important information on your business card or your flyer. That's why you hire InterNACHI's marketing team. InterNACHI's marketing team designs these things in mind, with these in mind. That you just don't throw a bunch of stuff on your business card and on your website because it's informational. And what seems important to you, right? Nope. You have to figure out which pieces of information are the most important to getting your visitors to convert to that goal, to schedule a home inspection with you. That's all your website is designed to do. It's designed, it's built with information hierarchy, which is pieces of information that are really important that persuade your visitors into scheduling a job with you. So, for example, you have to immediately show clients what they're looking for. And most people want to see that pizza. We call it a hero picture. So you get a buddy, you stand strong, confident with your flashlight, maybe your arms crossed next to your truck or vehicle or in front of a door, or mailbox or something, American flag, Canadian flag or something, and take a picture. That's the hero shot. Or maybe you get your team out. Maybe you get your office manager who does all the work. Doing home inspections is easy. The person answering the phone and scheduling that, they're doing all the work. get your office manager there and, get a nice hero picture. We call it a hero picture. And that's where your homepage picture is. That's your homepage picture. You get a hero picture of yourself because that's what people want to see. And that essentially distinguishes you from all the rest. That's why Big Moose was missing an opportunity. Big Moose's homepage has a video of a couple happy people going through the home at slow motion. Anybody could do that. That doesn't distinguish Big Moose from anybody. I can compete with that. I make people happy. See, Big Moose should go with big moose, a lot of people, Big Moose, a lot of people. Wow, a lot of inspectors. That's a big company. Yeah. Huh. So remember those headlines in the website that we saw? Your home is our business. We'd be honored to inspect your home. We went over that earlier. Well, maybe you can't think of headlines, right? Here's some examples. We'll go over them. You can email me, ben@internachi.org, if you want this list. You don't have to write them down or take a screenshot or anything like that. I can just give you the slides, ben@internachi.org. So maybe the right inspector right away. That sounds good. Anyone else is just looking around. That's a good heading. Attention grabbing headline. You want to grab their attention. You want to slow them down a little bit. You've got about 4 to 5, 6 seconds to grab someone's attention. That's why the hero image is a really good idea to work on. Get a really nice image of what people are looking for, you, and put it on your homepage. How about your home is our business? We'll teach you how your home works, how to maintain it, and how to save energy. Or you found the right inspector, or I'd be honored to ... Or I've been inspecting for years in our neighborhood, inspecting homes in our neighborhood, because you are inspecting for neighbors now. They're moving into your neighborhood. Maybe you talk about the free home maintenance book that's included, or I will use infrared on your inspection. A buyback guarantee is included with your inspection. Or I see things that other inspectors can't because you use infrared. The right information so you can make smart decisions. I like that. Or a promise. If I'm late to the inspection, it's free. That's pretty cool. We did that once. Nick and I were late at an inspection, and we did the home inspection for free. We told him at the very end, we did a fantastic 3-hour, 4-hour job inspection. And at the end, he said, it's on us just for being late. And that story was spread around the real estate offices, yada, yada. Peach Home Inspections did an inspection for free because they showed up late. They did a great inspection and they didn't even charge. I'll do a free walkthrough with you. See how many yous there are in these sentences? There's a lot of yous in yours. Download my free tips for home buyers booklet. Please bring your family and your friends to the inspection. It's Saturday. I love Saturday inspections. Your report summary will be available immediately after your inspection. You're invited to my annual neighborhood barbecue party now that we're neighbors. Or how about voted #1 best inspector by more than 100 of my home inspection clients. Or move in with confidence. We'll show you everything you need to know about your dream home. It's all about communicating the right message at the right time to convince your website visitors to take the right action. And in the context of your inspection business website, this means carefully framing and structuring information so that more visitors are converted from visiting to scheduling. Whether it's a lead generation booklet to download or a bundled package of inspection services, persuasion means conversion. You got to persuade your website visitors into scheduling with you. So get a piece of paper, write down the benefits that you offer to your clients. Put your clients' needs first, and then persuade them to take action. So, for example, if a potential client is looking for an inspector who's professional, who's certified, who's available right now, then you may want to communicate that your company can fulfill those needs and move them to scheduling a job with you right now. And then there's social proof. There's nothing more powerful than other people saying nice things about you. And they can just reinforce everything that's on your website, and you can earn trust that way. And you can do that in 2 ways. Use InterNACHI's free satisfaction survey, client satisfaction survey at nachi.org/survey. We used to give out these surveys to every client. We wanted to hear the bad information, really, but also share the good information. You want to hear the bad feedback so that you can fix your mistakes. If you're doing something wrong, you want to fix that. You want to hear the bad information. No one, hardly anybody does any feedback. When you eat a pizza that doesn't taste good, you got to tell the restaurant. It's uncomfortable, but it's really good for, maybe they don't want to hear it. I don't know. But if they were in a good business, they want to hear the bad stuff, not just the good stuff. And Google reviews. And to get Google reviews, you go to google.com/business. So stand out on Google with a free Google business profile. So once you get your website, once you get your logo designed by InterNACHI's marketing team and a business card, then get a website designed, and then go to your profile, update your profile with your website, add a listing, which is getting on the internet, tell InterNACHI where the search engines should find people searching for you, and then get a Google business profile. InterNACHI can't do this for you. Your website designer can't do this for you. Only you can do this for you, because Google is going to ask you, where's your business? And they're going to mail you a piece of a postcard with a code on it. And then you go back into your Google profile and enter that code. So only you can do that. Unless someone else, unless your website designer is living with you. So go to google.com/business. And then it looks like this. You can stand out on Google for free, and you click the Manage Now button, and you start to create your Google presence on the internet. When people are looking for a home inspector on the internet using their phone, they pop up in various ways. One of them is a map. That's why the address is used by Google to confirm and verify that you are indeed a human being with a business address. Then you get page ranked on Google searches, and you can do this for free. The Google business profile is free, and then getting page ranked for free. And you can hire a website designer to do this. You can do this yourself. It's all free, and it's pretty easy to do. You just improve your performance on a Google search, and you click that Start Now button, and it walks you through on how to optimize your content. And then you get free inspection job leads by InterNACHI. New inspection job leads provided by InterNACHI for free. You can pay other services, like there are other services out there where you bid against other inspectors for $5 or $10 or something like that. But I wouldn't do that yet. I would do the free stuff first. Keep your money in your pocket. That's what InterNACHI is really good at. We leverage our size to get discounts for you so you can keep your money in your pocket, right? So log into your dashboard, and we already did this before, but might as well do it again. Oh, I'll use Alicia's. I'll use Alicia's account here. So go to NACHI.org, any NACHI.org page, log into your dashboard, go to profile on the left side, click the profile button, right? And then enter your website address into your profile, and then go to listings and add your listings, and you'll be good to go. If you're looking for a website, I highly recommend going to nachi.org/website and hire InterNACHI's official vendor for website designs. And if you're looking to spend more time with me, other inspectors and vendors of the industry, do another webinar. Attend the live ones. They're better. nachi.org/webinar, nachi.org/webinar. And let's see if there are any questions that we have. Into Michigan, if you want mine. Oh, okay. So Brian puts his website here. It says txgreenlight.com. That's pretty cool, because you can hear that over the phone. You can get multiple domains, right? So Brian has txgreenlight.com, and you can type that. Somebody can thumb text that. That's pretty easy to type, txgreenlight.com. But you can have multiple domains, like texasgreenlightinspections.com, pointing to the same website. Doesn't matter. Shorter, the better. And sometimes you use things that are designed just for saying over the phone. That's easy to do. Yeah, I like it. I love customer reviews. Thanks for being the first website with reviews. So this is really important. Google doesn't make it easy to embed Google reviews on your website. You have to get, I like Elf site, ELFSIGHT.com. Elf site has some widgets, apps, an ability to, a thing that helps you embed Google reviews on your website automatically. And when someone leaves a Google review, Elf site, this app, can help you post them on your website automatically and only post the good ones. You can post the 4-star and 5-star only, 5-star only, or 5-star onlys, or you can reply back to them and all that good stuff. Having customer reviews is really important. Get Google reviews. To get Google reviews, you have to do the things that we talked about. You have to get a Google business profile. And then you can get a link, a short link that you can send to somebody. And you can automate that process as well. After your home inspection is completed, you can text them a Google review, tell them how important it is to get a Google review from them. Red is difficult for me to read on top of green. The convention for the internet, the entire internet, is anything that's blue and anything that's blue underlined is a link. So red doesn't mean anything. So you may want to change these red things. And no one's going to read. So I like pictures. I really do. I want you to tell me what this is. Oh, I can see. I can barely read that. You don't have to italicize. You don't have to do captions. What you really need to do is like, is this you? Yeah. You probably, oh, pest control. Oh, is it home inspections? Same day report. What do you do? Green light. I thought you did home inspection. Green light inspections. Where's the Texas? Where's TX? Isn't TX in here? Is there a space missing, or is that on purpose? Where's Texas? Texas green light inspections and pest control. Okay. Well, I would split this then. Where's your pest control? Home inspection, types and services. Types. Oh, I'm thinking of typewriters, like home inspection type, like Bob types and services. So home inspection and then pest control. 2 tabs. Contact us qualifications, CE courses. What's that? You take CE courses? You teach CE courses. You offer CE courses? I'm clicking and nothing's happening. CE course, I don't know what this is. It's not helping me schedule a job with you. Sample report, CE login. Okay, so you must do 3 things. And I would redesign it so that there's 3 things. And is this off the internet? Should get that redesigned. Thorough, friendly inspections and pest. Everybody is thorough. Everybody is friendly. Not everybody does pest solutions, or is it pest control? I thought it was control. Now it's solutions. Okay. So what? Houston home inspections. That was Texas. Same day report. So you've got, I like this. I like the Google reviews. Everything else can change, right? Because you essentially do 3 things. I don't know what you do. I don't know what you do. I don't know if you do termite, and I can't read that. There's no way I can read that. So I don't know if you do termite. I don't know if you do green lights, pest controls or pest solutions, or CE, or you do them all at the same time. Or, you should probably have maybe even 3 websites, or a designer who can split this one portal to access the 3 things that you do, because you don't do them all at the same time. You shouldn't be, you shouldn't be finding termites and then spraying for them, I guess. I don't know, whatever the code of ethics is. But yeah, so it looks like you do 3 things, and I see like it's all mixed up and combined and confused for me. Report delivered same day report. Not even the same phrase, right? Is it same day report or report same day? So I would go through with your designer, and this green doesn't match this green, so there's a design aspect that's kind of missing, I would say. And no big deal. I mean, it can be easily fixed. And if you're successful and you're doing great and you're doing a ton of work and you're overwhelmed because your marketing is over flooding your schedule like it's designed to do, don't do anything. Don't touch it. But if you wanted my opinion. That was it. TexasGreenlight.com. Yeah, I would put TX right here. TX Greenlight inspections. So yeah. So in red, nobody. Oh, it's a link. And red isn't link. It's blue. Okay. So just one of those things. Okay. Thanks, Brian, for doing that. Oh, Richard says Fast Site assisted me with my help with my site. Very helpful. Thank you. Chat is disabled. Oh, maybe that's true in this webinar. Sorry about that. Do we have to list what we inspect, or want the customer to say what we? Do we have to list what we inspect, or want for the customer to say what they want us to inspect? Dorena, I think I understand what you're saying. You should list everything that you do, right? Let's see. Like, you should have your services listed. Like, here's all my services. Here are my services and my fees, right? And I do a home inspection, I do a radon test, I do a radon and home inspection combined. You know, you get a discount. You can bundle it with a fee, right? So is that what you mean? You don't have to list your services, but what is the point, right? It's like a restaurant, like, hey, come and eat, and then not telling anybody what you serve, right? Not having any menus. Let's see, Brian says, almost everyone in Texas does a home inspection and WDI termite inspection at the same time. Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. Where I come from, you got to be licensed to do both. And you got to carry insurance to do both. What I do is we at InterNACHI, this works for some folks. We created at nachi.org/WDO report, we created a checklist so that you can use it, and it doesn't require you to be licensed, but it does help you find and report upon indications of wood destroying organisms. And I used to do these and charge an extra $75. And then if I found indications of WDO, we got a termite company to come in. Do you have to check my site? Yes, thank you. Can you use one Facebook page as a website? Route customers directly to your Facebook page? Sure, I guess so. I don't know if I would do that. I think it's kind of weird to having a presence on Facebook is good. A presence on Instagram is good. On other social media channels, like you should have a YouTube channel for sure, so you can do YouTube videos, but not as the main business website. Can you imagine if Apple, used, or Amazon used a one-page Facebook page for their business? It just wouldn't work, right? Like, it's apple.com, right? This is kind of neat to see. Here's your menu. Here's the heading. Here's the subheading. Here's the call to action. Here's the hero picture. Here's the above the fold. And then you scroll and you get more valuable information that's unique. This is unique to all phones, right? And so you chop it up with some information and some other stuff that scrolls. But it's the same thing, right? Your website should be designed like this, right? What is the hero image? What makes this different from all the rest? What do you want? I want to get supercharged for college. So they are right now thinking I'm a college student, right? Or maybe I'm a father of a college student, and I am, and I want to get my student supercharged for college. That is addressing a need that I have. And it's unique to Apple. I didn't even know that this is what's going on. And here's your hero image. This is exactly what I want for my kid to go to college. And I want to save a little bit, and I want to call to action, right? I'm not clicking around. I don't need to know what a computer is, right? We all know what a computer is. Just take me, persuade me, convince me that I should shop now. So that was a lot of fun. I want to thank you for coming to the webinar. And that was live critiques of inspector websites. And my name is Ben Gromyko. I'm from InterNACHI. That's the International Association of Certified Home Inspectors. And we're all on the contact page. including me. If you ever need any help from anything, about anything, including websites, just give me a ring. Email me, ben@internachi.org, ben@internachi.org, and I really appreciate it. Thank you all. Stay safe and healthy, everybody. Bye. I'll see you next time.